Hey, it's Pupmeister, and welcome to episode 35. So today we're going to be doing a few things. Since we got so many scoots from making our Armadillo XP farm last time, we're going to make armor for all of our dogs. And after that, as you can see behind me, I've got a whole bunch of chests just crammed with pretty much everything. They're kind of organized, but at the same time, there's so much. So I want to make an automatic sorting machine that will organize everything for us. But before we do that, last time I made one in my other world, I used water as the main transportation system of the goods. This time, I want to try using hoppers. So I want to make sure I have enough iron. So if we take a look, I do have quite a bit of iron. I mean, I've got 30 blocks of iron plus all these stacks. And believe it or not, this is just me mining iron as I come across it with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. So you can get a ton of iron, all that you need. Same with gold if you have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. But I know I'm going to need a crap load of hoppers. So just to be safe, I want to make an iron farm. And so that is also what we're going to do today. So let's begin with the armadillo scoots and making armor. We have, I think, 7 dogs out here. So let's start with making all the armor. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully I have not forgotten anybody. I guess we'll find out shortly. And we're probably going to want to make different colored ones, right? So I guess that brings in dyes. So we'll probably make a red. I think 3 of them will be blue. Maybe we'll do a purple. There's a yellow, I guess. What is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe a green. All right, so let's do all of these. Oops. Cactus. Oh, you know what? I think I have to throw that in the furnace. Whoops, no, we don't want to throw my ender chest in the furnace. Yikes. Okay, so the cactus goes in the furnace. All these guys just can go in our crafting table. And there is our green dye. Excellent. Now, as you can tell, we can make all kinds of green stuff. So let's start with, I guess I can only do one at a time. So, oh, I almost forgot the red one. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, one of the dogs might not have a name. So let's start over here. I think we've got Freddy, Teddy, and Eddie. So these guys are all going to get the blue armor. Whoops. Don't want you to start wandering somewhere. All right. You, on the other hand, maybe you should come back over here with your brothers. There you go. All right, so you guys are all blue. And then you are the one that doesn't have a name. We got to give you a name. What should we name you? You know, just coming to me, Ruffles. We're going to name him Ruffles. I don't know why. It just came to me. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, we'll have to see. There's a name tag. And let's put in... Now, how are we going to spell it? I mean, let's do Ruffles, just like that. All right. You've got a name. You've got a name, Ruffles. All right. There you are. Ruffles. All right. Now, Ruffles, what would you like? How about red? There you go. Looks good on you. Good job. All right. Now we have 3 more to find. Not the cats. Oh, there's one. Explorer. All right. Well, what should Explorer wear? How about green? Because then he can camouflage himself as we explore. How's that? And what do we have? We have Baby Snowball. Where's your mom? Oh, there you are. Snowball. All right. I think Snowball can have the pink, and Baby Snowball, you can have the yellow. Okay, all my doggies have armor now and are well protected. So that is awesome. I want to just give a shout out to our armadillos over here who keep giving us lots of scoot. And I know I got these guys basically as backup for our Armadillo XP farm, which is in there. So let me just go put these Armadillo scoots away that they just gave us more of. Excellent. All right, so we want to put the iron farm in a place that's somewhat close but will not interfere with the village. So I decided to go down the road here, and I think we're going to build it sort of in between the 2 villages. We've got the south village over there, and we have my main base village over here. And I think this is where we are going to build our iron farm. It's going to be super easy. So let's take a look at what we're going to need for this build. You're going to need 60 walls of whatever type you want, 3 beds, 2 trapdoors, 2 birch slabs, 1 boat, 3 hoppers, 2 chests, a lava bucket, a water bucket, 3 signs, a name tag, and that's for the zombie that we have to capture and keep in the boat. And just to be safe, we're going to name tag him so he doesn't despawn. And some oak leaves, although you could probably either not use this or use a slab. This is just going over the chest to make sure no iron golems spawn on it and glitch the iron farm. So this is just to be careful, basically. Okay, so you want to kind of begin with a 19 by 21 block area. From here and including this, you're going to need 7 squares out in every direction that we're going to make into path blocks so that the iron golems can't spawn. In previous versions of this, I used leaves instead of path blocks, but I thought, let's make it a little easier. All you need is a shovel and you can make path blocks. So you're going to need 7 path blocks out from each side. So I just brought it in using this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this out. So basically, you want to make a 3 by 5 spot. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And then for now, let's just get rid of all these. Whoops. You don't want to do that. That was just me trying to organize exactly where I want it. That's all. So 3 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you go. And we want this 2 deep. So let's do that. Just like that. Okay, now for this part, that weighs out. So this will probably be the front of your farm. And this is where you actually want to go 2 more deep. Okay, so you're leaving a 2 by 3 here, and this 3 by 3, you're going 1 level or 2 levels deeper. Okay, so once you've gone that far, it should basically look like this. All right, so the next thing you want to do is place your beds down over on this side, okay? So the pillows should be facing the back wall. Then you want to grab your birch, or well, I have birch slabs, but you can use any slab. And you want to place them on the lower part of the upper block here. So the second block up on each side, on the lower part, place the slabs. Then you want to grab your trap door and place it on the upper part of the middle block, just like that. Then you want to close it, and you want to drop down in here, and then open this back up. And then we can basically get rid of the remaining blocks on the other side here. Okay, so now we have a full 3 by 5 deep hole, just like this. Now at this point, I would put a torch just right in the center here so that nothing can spawn in here. Then momentarily here, just for a brief moment, make a step up. This is where you can grab the boat. And you want to put the boat in from a step up and just place it right in the middle like that. Because if you try to place it while you're down there, you'll push the boat to the side, and you don't want to do that. And then you can basically fill this back up just like that. And then we can, for now, fill this all in. Oh no. Don't do that. Messes it up. Okay, there you go. So the next thing we want to do is get villagers in here. Now, we can do that a number of different ways. I'm not going to really cover it in detail here, but you can get a railway to bring them here. What I'm going to do is use a boat, and I'm just going to bring them along this path, and then I'm going to break it over there, and I'm going to have a workstation so that they are attracted to the workstation and they will go into the hole. Now I'm just realizing most of these guys, oh, there's somebody who doesn't have a job. Okay, so we can grab him. So you could, in fact, if you want to do this, you could use the boat that we placed in the, I was afraid that was going to happen, in the far side of our iron farm. And then when you have all 3 villagers in, you can place the boat at that point. So there's a lot of guys here. It makes it a little difficult. Can I push you kind of over this way somewhere? Getting lost in all the people. Ah! See, every time he goes in, someone else has to join him. Come on, man. Nobody's even close to him. Nobody cares until I put him in the boat. All right. So we have our unemployed villager and oh, you know what? We need to be up one. Oh, that sucks. So for now, I'm going to leave him over here and I'm going to get another workstation. Where did I put them? All right, so I'll just use a brewing stand as my workstation. Now this guy, because it's getting nighttime, is going to want to go elsewhere. So this is not good. We will place the brewing stand there. We're going to sleep so that it's not nighttime. Okay, then we're going to break that. And he's going right for it, which is basically our plan. Okay, pick her back up. And let's go the rest of the way. You know, I didn't realize there were so many steps coming over here. But you know what? That's okay, because we are basically here now. So we just need this guy to come over here. I don't know. I think for now I'm going to put it there, but we're definitely going to have to adjust it. Okay. Now that he's up here, we want him to go in here. So I think what we'll do is place it right there, get him to go for it, and then all we're going to do is push him in. There he goes. All right. So there's one guy. Now I think I might go to the other village for my other two. Just because I don't think there are as many steps. And if there are steps, I think they're actually down instead of up. And that is number 2. All right, and then we just have to lure our last guy over here. And of course, our last guy is going to be more difficult just because why make it easy? There he goes. Okay. So now we have 3 guys down there. Perfect. Now at this point, before you cover this up, we're going to want to place a torch here and a torch here just to show us where the corner is after these guys. And let's just take another look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be the far end of our hole, and it is. So that's good. So let's just put a torch right there to show us where the end is over there. Okay, then we can just fill this in and begin the next part of our farm. Okay, so now we know this is the corner off. We can do that and dig there, and this should be above them. Yes, excellent. All right. So now you want your chests, you want your hoppers, and you can put your chest there, and then put a hopper into the chest this way, put a hopper into the chest this way, and then the last hopper doesn't matter. You can put it into this one or into this one. It doesn't matter. Now you want to grab your walls and you want to put it all the way around. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, because that's where the beds are underneath. And bring it up this way. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got your hole in here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to come around and be completely around your hole. Okay, it's like that. Now the next thing you want to do, I think I'm just going to grab a piece of dirt for the moment, is come up on the wall and you want to make 2 more levels of wall. All right. Just like this. Okay, so it should be 3 high now. So the next thing you want to do is over the hopper here, go to the very top and 1 over and place a sign. And then same over here, very top and 1 over, place the sign. And then just diagonally down on the second block, just like that. Okay, so your sign should look like that. And then the lava, just stick in the corner there, and your lava should just kind of be hanging out. The next thing you want to do is grab your water bucket, and you want to place it on this square right here. And then you want to come on out and place a wall there. And you can see it's pushing everything towards the hopper and the lava in the corner there. Okay? And then you can seal it right up. So we're just about ready. So the next thing we need to do is go to the back of the farm over here. And you need to create a little stair step coming down like this. Okay? And it's important that you need a square down here on their level because this is where the zombie is going to drop in. And we want to give him a moment to get here so he'll walk into the boat. So at this point, you can fill those up and then place the trapdoor like this. And of course, if you're not familiar, that will trick the zombie into thinking this is a walkable space, and he should just fall right down in there. So now we just have to wait for the sun to go down. So what we can do in the meantime is actually create our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots on every side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I guess we don't need this one. And then we just need to connect them Because once we get a zombie in here, the farm will actually start. And so the iron golem could actually spawn outside of our farm if we haven't done this to prepare. If we're lucky, we won't get a zombie coming by. But even if one does, it doesn't matter that much. So we have one iron golem spawn out here. I mean, not a big deal. We can take them out. And this is a lot easier than the leaves. But if for some reason the leaves don't work for you, or sorry, if some reason the path here doesn't work for you, you can always place leaves down in this area instead. All right, and talk about leaves. This is where our one leaf can go right about here, just to prevent a golem from spawning in the corner here or something like that and glitching out the farm. So now we have to look for a zombie. Well, there's some zombies over there. Well, he's coming. So maybe he'll, I don't know, is he going to make it or is he going to drown? I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, maybe? Okay. I guess he made it. So follow me this way. And it shouldn't really matter whether he's carrying something or not. Let's bring him over towards this side because that's the side we want him on. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay. Whoops. All right, so now we want to zoom over here and have this guy fall in. Excellent. And he is in there. And look, we already have an iron golem starting. So that just shows you how quickly it starts working once you get a guy in here. Now the question is he in the boat? And I think he is. Now my one problem is I did not make the name tag before we started this, which I should have. Okay, so let's just put this in here. And let's name it. And let's run back. The zombie, especially if he's in the boat, he should not have despawned in this short period of time. Okay, so I do hear him in there. So I think what we're going to do is turn things back to daylight because I don't want to have to deal with all these mobs, if you know what I'm saying. And I think I saw, yes, we certainly don't want to have to deal with that guy. Okay, I think we're good. So now we can come down. There he is. We can name him. All right, so now he's named. So he shouldn't disappear on us. And then we can basically completely fill this up. We can get rid of this and totally fill this up just like that. And our iron farm is done. It's that simple. And you can access the iron right here. And you've got one spawning quite regularly. So this will make you quite a bit of iron. And if you so desire, you could perhaps bring, make a tunnel from over here underneath, just too high, so your iron golems won't spawn in it. But then you can make sort of chest under chest under chest, so to speak, with more hoppers, and that will give you tons more storage space for all the iron this is going to make you. And there we go. So we have our iron farm. As you can tell, and like I've said before, one spawns quite regularly. So you'll get lots of iron from this farm. But this will give us the extra iron just in case we need it, and resupply all the iron we have when we start making our automatic sorter. So we can throw things in and it will sort them into chests for us and organize my whole chest and storage system. So that's what we're going to do next time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you make this. It's super simple, but thanks for being along with the adventure. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.